Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the SNL cast members and guests best known for their unforgettable celebrity impressions. Whether they nailed the likeness perfectly or took it to hilariously over-the-top extremes.
Oh! Now I've done it! I've cut the dickens out of my finger! Well...
Number 10, Anna Gasteyer as Celine Dion. Anna Gasteyer's Celine Dion impression was so good because she didn't just sound like her-ish, she became her.
But God made it up to me when he gave me the best voice in the world. No kidding. Near, far, wherever you are.
In character, she famously declared, "I am the best singer in the world," with this total unshakable confidence, and it was hilarious. She nailed the accent, the dramatic vocals, and that larger-than-life diva energy.
I was the star, and my backup singer were Mariah Carey, Gloria Estefan, Shanna Twain, and some lady who says she's the queen of soul.
Even Celine, known for her epic sense of humour, loved it. She invited Gasteyer to a concert where the SNL alum showed up dressed exactly like her and greeted the crowd as the singer, who was loving every moment.
I wasn't always this lucky. I was born in Quebec. I come from a family of 36 kids.
She struck the perfect balance of affectionate and absurd, turning it into one unforgettable parody. Number 9, Gilda Radner as Baba Wawa. She might have been called Baba Wawa, but we all knew exactly who she was meant to be.
I, Baba Wawa, was the first to exclusively interview you as Secretary of State. Now, with President-elect Carter's promise to replace you, I may be the West.
Radner's playful parody of Barbara Walters exaggerated the journalist's speech, turning her R's into W's while delivering her segments with an earnest charm. Was the impression perfect? Probably not, but it was so ridiculously funny that it quickly became a fan favourite.
One terrific person who I really respect. Me. Instead of talking to celebrities, I'll be talking to myself. It'll be free, frank, real, and revealing.
It wasn't intended mean-spiritedly, but Barbara Walters was probably the last person to become a fan. We guess that when your own daughter tells you to lighten up, you've got her. When we think back to Radner's SNL legacy, Baba Wawa is always one of the first things that comes to mind, and it still makes us laugh.
No, I think you're being very reasonable. Harry Wiesner. $5 million. I'm rich. I can do anything I want in television.
Number 8, Kenan Thompson as Steve Harvey. You don't reach the 20-year and counting milestone without racking up some iconic impersonations.
So you left her, and then you married her, and now y'all both here together? Oh, damn!
The heart wants what it wants, Steve.
That ain't the heart, player.
Perhaps when you think of Kenan's impressions, your mind takes you to his Charles Barkley, or maybe you immediately think Big Lunch.
Refresca de merengue y bandera con papa frita.
I'm sorry, all of that is lunch?
Yeah, that's right. Big Dominican lunch with Big Poppy.
For us, it's his Steve Harvey. Kenan just gets Harvey. He captures his big personality and all of his idiosyncrasies, especially his boldness and passion. He totally nails how Harvey can just effortlessly banter with contestants, making the whole impression pop with humor and charisma.
Pop diva Christina Aguilera.
Hello, Steve. It's an honor for this proud Latina woman.
Latina? Girl, you Latina the same way Taco Bell is Mexican food.
It's become one of Kenan's most iconic bits on the show. Harvey was initially skeptical of the portrayal, but has since come to appreciate it, especially since Kenan's take is more playful than anything else.
Show me another blip, blam, blicky. Oh! That's crazy. A second gun, that's the number one answer. Damn, America.
Number 7, Phil Hartman as Bill Clinton. Taking over as Commander-in-Chief from Dana Carvey, whose memorable George H.W. Bush impression we'll get to shortly, wasn't an easy task.
If we don't make a change, we're going to be hearing the same song and dance we've been hearing for the last 12, really 18 years. And that is, live from New York, it's Saturday night!
But Hartman proved he was more than up for the challenge, nailing Clinton's mannerisms and inflections. Hartman explained that typically SNL uses the first 100 days of a president's term to hone in on qualities they can parody, and he definitely did his homework.
Well, I'm just saying that sometimes you can get so specific in giving the recipe that the overall vision of the cookie is lost.
Still, we'd say the moment Hartman really cemented Clinton as one of his most notable characters was during the McDonald's sketch, where Clinton chats with everyday people about their real concerns. That's when audiences truly started to take notice of his talents and knew he was one to watch.
Doesn't matter how much food you send, a McDLT, a hot apple pie, it's just going to end up in the hands of warlord.
Number 6, James Austin Johnson as Donald Trump. Anyone familiar with JAJ before he joined SNL in its 47th season already knew he had an uncanny knack for impersonating a certain US president.
And isn't it ironic that the first time I actually pay someone, they try to send me to jail? That's why you don't pay people, folks. You never pay people. Pretty ironic.
What they might not have realised is that he also does a pretty solid Joe Biden. Imagine if he'd been around for the 2020 election debate skits. While Trump has been lampooned by many, we reckon this portrayal is the one that'll stick with people for years, and for good reason.
Viveka A. Ramaswamy, who dropped out of the race and has agreed to live in my suit pocket. I love my little ratatouille.
It's almost eerie how spot on he is at capturing Trump's smallest vocal and physical quirks. Caricaturing someone like Trump might seem impossible, but he pulls it off perfectly, cranking up the eccentricity while still giving the audience something to laugh at.
The inauguration was a tremendous success. It was inside due to cold and fear. But we had a lot of surprise guests like Melania. That was nice.
Number 5, Kristen Wiig as basically any golden age actress. There were so many impressions that we could have gone with here, so here's a whole group of them.
I'm telling you because I don't care for secrets. It's an Norway spruce that I cut down myself in Connecticut.
You dragged a tree from Connecticut to Burbank?
Oh, I don't care for planes, Vincent, and I despise trains. I like brisk walks and good exercise.
What makes her so brilliant is how she leans into the over-the-top side of these characters, taking their elegance and drama and dialing it up to 150.
I'm a pirate, can't you tell? It's about the acting. I'm an actress. That's what I do, and when I say I'm a pirate, I'm a pirate. Ah.
Wiig brings the essence of each star to life in a way that feels fresh, but still totally recognizable. Whether it's Katharine Hepburn, Gloria Swanson, Judy Garland, or anyone else, Wiig taps into what makes each of them unique and unforgettable.
Oh, Toto, I don't think I want to be on this boat anymore.
Plus, she's so good at capturing the feel of the era that she's even created her own character based on that same style and energy. Number 4, Bill Hader as Keith Morrison. If you're a Dateline fan, you know Hader's Keith Morrison impression is something else.
Oh, that's terrible.
You seem kind of psyched.
No, I'm bummed.
As a self-proclaimed superfan, he pinpoints Morrison's calm demeanor even when delivering the most chilling details. But what really makes it stand out is how Hader plays up just how much his Morrison seems to enjoy those unsettling moments.
Luckily, no one was killed.
Oh.
Well, one guy broke both his legs.
We're not gonna lie, for some time it totally changed the way we watched the show. Plus, he earned the ultimate stamp of approval from Morrison himself.
What have you thought about Bill's impersonation over the years?
As I said, it probably extended my career, but
Hader's range doesn't stop there. His Vincent Price and Alan Alda are just as remarkable. With his commitment and versatility, Hader has become one of the most unforgettable SNL stars.
And when I came to, my leg was gone.
Oh. Did you find it?
No, it had been eaten.
Oh, no.
Number 3, Dana Carvey as George H.W. Bush. Carvey's impression of George H.W. Bush became so iconic that it's often mentioned right alongside the real president's legacy.
You won't be hearing chirping birds. You'll be hearing something a little different, something more like this. Then nothing. Then you wait. Then kaboom!
In fact, Bush enjoyed it so much that he reached out to Harvey to express his appreciation, sparking an unexpected friendship between them. After losing the 1992 election, Bush even asked the comedian to cheer up his staff with the impression.
I was staying in the Lincoln bedroom last night, and I couldn't resist getting on the phone, and I called up the Secret Service as the president. Feel like going jogging tonight? In the nude.
Harvey described his take as a base layer of Mr. Rogers with a tad of John Wayne layered on top. And whatever that mix was, fans and Bush loved it. We got to relive the magic when Will Ferrell took on the equally memorable role of George W. Bush after he took office.
Now you're the nominee. Time to do that dance over to the middle, that middler dance in there where King Centrist rules, because that's where politicians get elected.
Number 2, Darrell Hammond as Sean Connery. We'll take comedians who became synonymous with the impression for 200, Alex.
Let's just go to animal sounds for 600. This is the sound a doggy makes. Mr. Connery.
Moo.
No.
Well, that's the sound your mother made last night.
Will Ferrell as a weary Alex Trebek and Norm Macdonald as Turd Ferguson, sorry Burt Reynolds, were hilarious staples of this recurring sketch. But would you believe that Darrell Hammond's Sean Connery wasn't originally part of the plan? In fact, it was a spur-of-the-moment idea, and he wasn't convinced it would work. But he couldn't have been more wrong.
Sean Connery, would you pick a category?
I'll take Catch the Seaman for 800.
Fans loved his crass take on Connery, with his hilarious mispronunciations and how he'd get under the host's skin. Looking back, Hammond admitted, "It's easily the most popular thing I've ever done, in my whole life." No wonder he brought it back for the 40th anniversary.
Water's yellow.
Incorrect.
Are you sure? I made some yesterday. Spelled your name on a snowbank, of course. It was your mother's handwriting.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions.
Vanessa Bayer as Miley Cyrus. Oh my god, we totally can't unsee Bayer as the singer and stuff like that.
If you're really the old me, then what do I say every single morning when I wake up? Oh my God, it is like totally the morning and the birds are chirping and stuff like that, and I'm like super hungry and stuff like that, and I am obsessed with cereal.
Maya Rudolph as Kamala Harris. Such a great balance of accuracy and loving send-up.
Because what do we always say? Keep Kamala and carry on-a-la. So well, we even finish each other's belief in the promise of America.
Larry David as Bernie Sanders. They couldn't have chosen a more suitable actor if they tried.
I got good guy had an incident.
What the hell are you talking about, incident? Just drink the coffee
I don't want to drink the coffee here. I don't. 2%. What's 2%? I'm not drinking.
Kate McKinnon as Justin Bieber. The pop star wishes he was this suave.
I'm a big boy now.
Chevy Chase as Gerald Ford, pioneering the way SNL made the people in the Oval Office feel that much more human.
But I won't have this high office ridiculed. I won't be stumbling around and fooling around, making a basic fool of myself for some comedy night, late night comedy.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Tina Fey as Sarah Palin. It probably only took one look at Sarah Palin during Tina Fey's tenure on SNL for the writers to recognize the goldmine they had with their resemblance.
I would like to talk about taxes, because with Barack Obama, you're going to be paying higher taxes, but not with me and my fellow Maverick. We are not afraid to get mavericky in there and ruffle feathers.
Seriously, they looked so alike that Fox News once accidentally aired a photo of Fey instead of Palin. But it wasn't just about looks. Palin's public appearances practically handed SNL a treasure trove of material to work with.
Jobs being created today under the umbrella of job creation that, also...
Faye really leaned into the character, going all out with the voice and mannerisms until they just exploded. She knew how to turn the goofiness up to the max, becoming not just synonymous with the role, but cementing it as one of the most iconic SNL impressions of all time.
I believe global warming is caused by man.
And I believe it's just God hugging us closer.
I don't agree with the Bush doctrine.
And I don't know what that is.
Which SNL cast member, past or present, is forever linked to their celebrity impression for you? Let us know in the comments.
All right, well, think about it. Say hi to your mother for me, all right?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.